What now? Yes, he has proven himself. At least for now. If Thanos' blood truly runs through his veins, we would be wise to keep a close eye on him. Especially if the Infinity Stones are in his hands. No. And that may be one of the few reasons I'm still alive.
Dear Mrs. Wilson, please excuse Kamala from her AP English homework. She was busy stopping a mad king from overthrowing a moon city. No, but I'm starting to learn that there are more important things in life than perfect grades. Only my parents. Even if existence ends, they'll still find a way to ground me.
The kingdom of Eidolon is in your debt. But Maximus was our problem to deal with, not yours. I suppose not. Yet we were less than hospitable upon your arrival. You owed us nothing. Truth told, we Inhumans never asked to be heroes. When we fight, it is for the safety of our people and nothing more.
Fascinated to find out what I've formulated, friend? I scrutinized a sample of the amber that Thane generated to seal Gorgon's wounds earlier. Not only is it seemingly impenetrable once it encases an object, it also suspends the very laws of physics themselves. Anything trapped inside essentially becomes frozen in time. Not just the artifact itself, mind you, but any energy it generates, no matter how formidable. Precisely. If Thane could help to entrap the final stone as well, we might yet keep them away from his dearest daddy. At least until we can devise a more permanent solution. After the excruciating events we've just endured, how could he possibly resist?
What can I do for you? Maybe. But if the Black Order is out there searching for it, having me on your side might put you in even more danger. I can't take that chance. Well, when you put it that way... Right. No pressure.
This is Winter Soldier, broadcasting on the Avengers emergency frequency. Again. This is Winter Soldier, broadcasting on the Avengers emergency frequency. Again. If anyone is listening out there, my mission to infiltrate AIM was a success. At least until M.O.D.O.K and his nerd squad somehow recovered a bona fide Infinity Stone. Wasn't about to wait around and find out what they plan to do with it. So I blew my cover and grabbed their rock. I'm approaching a secure location with the stone in hand, but it won't take long for those eggheads to figure out where I'm headed and try to take it back. So, if you can hear this, Avengers, lock on to these coordinates and swing on by. It'd be a shame to be stuck in paradise all alone.
These are the coordinates Bucky transmitted. So, where is he? Reporting for duty. The son of Odin shall answer your prayers.
Like there was any other choice?
Hulk's turn to smash!
Hey, got something on your mind? Of course. But Bucky's one of the few heroes tough enough to wield Cap's shield. Other than me, that is. He can handle himself just fine, even when things go south. I've got a psychic rapport with birds, and lucky for us, this jungle is full of them. I'm hearing a lot of chatter coming from the pathway to Birninzana, the Wakandan capital city. My feathered friends have never led me wrong before.
We don't have time to waste. Hard to say. I've never seen James miss a rendezvous before. If he isn't here, he must be somewhere very important. Or very dangerous. Clearly you haven't met the man. He's survived Russian prison camps 10 times more deadly than this. For him, Wakanda is a tropical vacation. Unless... He's made more enemies than allies over the years. If my instincts about this are right, we'd better find him before they do.
Earth. I wasn't sure I'd ever come back. Of course. While I appreciate the Inhumans' hospitality, the moon isn't exactly the warmest of places. There's a fine line between a safe haven and a prison. I'm worried about that no matter where I am. There's only one way to make those nightmares end. We have to stop Thanos for good. I hope so. I've got the other 5 contained, at least for now. But I won't be able to hold them forever. You lead the way. I'll gladly follow.
We've got company. AIM must have followed Bucky here.
You're getting close to another one of those ribs.
Shield Unity. Level up.
It's an ambush. AIM must have expected us. Thunder strike.
Clustered full power.
Feel my power. Feel my power.
That should take care of him. For the moment.
More trouble incoming. AIM's not messing around.
I am told that AIM only worships science. But if any of you believe in the goddess, now would be the time to start praying. My fury will rain down upon you.
Clustered full power.
Looks like AIM is turning up the heat. Watch your feathers, folks.
You cannot contain a force of nature. The winds are changing in our favor.
Fire repulsor. Clustered full power. Missiles deployed. Level up. Missiles deployed. Clustered full power. Level up. Level up. Fire repulsor.
Lightning strike.
All systems to full power. Missiles deployed. Level up.
Lightning strike.
Area secured. And we couldn't have done it without you, Aurora.
The storm is unleashed. It is good to see you, my friends. I heard of the battle at the mansion and feared the worst. I have long shared a special bond with King T'Challa. If his people are threatened, I will always come to their defense. For the same reason any would dare try to invade, I assume. Wakanda is home to some of the most advanced technology on the planet, as well as extremely rare vibranium ore. No, but I had left the palace to investigate reports of a downed aircraft. From what I have seen so far, things do not look good for your friend. Then I pray to the goddess that his luck has continued.
Unibeam!
That's part of a Quinjet. Good thing the Winter Soldier was built tough.
That means he's still out here somewhere.
This one's
We need to
for
keep
freedom.
searching.
Aim will not dishonor this sacred land. Strike their barriers down at their source.
Mjolnir's might!
Level up!
Feel my thunder! That's the boost I need.
Level up!
We're pinned. We need to disable those turrets.
We are easy targets where we stand. We must find a better angle of attack at once. Perhaps our enemies have unwittingly provided us with the means for their own downfall.
Feel my hammer! This one's for free.
Room for one more?
Level up.
Burning jet fuel.
Not one step further, fools, or you'll be crashing harder than the Winter Soldier. Oh well, it was sound advice, but if you won't listen, I can make you! And it will be the last thing you ever hear.
The noise came from over here. Sounded like a gamma bomb went off. In these jungles, it could be anything.
You speak the truth. So it is best to beware. Lest the hunters become the prey. No prey escapes the panther. Greetings, my friends. Welcome to Wakanda. Wakanda has faced many invaders in its history, yet our nation still stands. I had come to escort the Winter Soldier to a secure location beneath the palace, but I fear I may be too late. My most trusted warriors, the Dora Milaje. If they cannot defend our sacred halls, then no one can. What is the saying? Ah, yes. The more, the merrier.
The fallen Quinjet is here, but the Winter Soldier is not. Could that be a blessing in disguise?
That parachute! The Winter Soldier must have ejected before the crash.
I knew it. There's no way he'd go out without a fight. Knowing Bucky, it'll be one for the ages. Makes me feel sorry for AIM. There. We're almost back to the capital city.
Hold them, my sisters! May Bast guide our hands.
You do not stand alone, adored ones.
Wakanda forever!
The Dora Milaje are formidable, but even the best warrior benefits from strong allies. Shield dash! Shield strike!
Unity! Level up.
Shield strike.
You and your sisters have served your kingdom well, my trusted guardian.
My king, my friends, we are at your service. We have held off many of AIM's forces, but we could not prevent their leader from infiltrating the palace. More of our forces await him within. They will not allow that monstrosity to sully the throne. AIM was holding a captive with a silver arm, but he did not look well. Lead the way, and we shall follow.
The Panther smiles upon us all.
Shield dash. Stay down. Feel my.
I would gladly give my life for my king.
That will not be necessary. Not today.
One more.
Friends. Shield strike. Smash
That does not bode well. Not well at all.
AIM has taken control of the palace's defenses. We must destroy the control modules.
Once the control modules are destroyed, Wakanda's defenses will be restored, and AIM will be vanquished.
boost I needed. Shield strike!
Don't quit yet. Good off. Don't quit yet.
Just the boost I needed.
Fire repulsing.
With the statues under our control, we can show AIM what they were truly meant to do.
Did they really think they could turn a panther against you, T'Challa?
Go now before more reinforcements arrive. We will keep the invaders at bay.
Can't let you go any further, I'm afraid. M.O.D.O.K still has plans for this one. And if he gets his prize, I get mine. Wakanda's throne.
Unity!
You won't stop me from getting my revenge! The Panther will pay!
If you want to claim Wakanda, Claw, then we shall give you all it has to offer.
He's giving us all he's got as well. And it's louder than the beaches of Normandy.
You just got VIP tickets to a private listening session!
We're not here for you, Claw. We just want the Winter Soldier.
Unity! Missiles deployed!
Too loud for you! Turn it up!
For the...
Just the
Unity!
Level up.
You may think you've won, but you haven't heard the last of me!
Was wondering when you'd show up. I've been better. M.O.D.O.K used his mental powers to poke around inside my head. And trust me, it's not pretty in there. I may be compromised. Back when the Russians brainwashed me into their personal assassin, they implanted code words in my memory to keep me under control. If M.O.D.O.K found them, I won't be able to resist his commands. It gets worse. M.O.D.O.K and his AIM goons got their hands on the Soul Stone after the crash. They've taken it into the palace with them. No, but whatever it is, I'm pretty sure we won't like it. Ambush! AIM forces are closing in. If you're hoping to stop M.O.D.O.K, you need to go now. I mean it! In there, I'm just a liability. Weapon AIM can use against you. Let me buy you the time to finish the mission I couldn't. Don't worry about me. I've taken down the Red Skull. A few guys in beekeeper suits should be no problem. Now go!
We are approaching the throne room, my friends.
We must find M.O.D.O.K and recover the stone before he can use it against my people.
We must protect the palace!
And in turn, the palace shall protect you.
Stand back, friends. The Dora Milaje have this situation under control.
There are forces at play here your feeble minds cannot begin to comprehend. Nothing is under your control. Not even the concentration of psionic energy that you call a soul. This stone, so much power! I must have them all! Fetch them for me, won't you, my dears? I have matters of great scientific importance that require my immediate attention.
The Dora Milaje would never attack their king. The Soul Stone has corrupted them.
Be careful not to harm them. They are not in control of their actions.
I hate fighting your own crew, T'Challa.
Level
They
up.
gotta be stopped.
Shield dash! Shield dash! one's for crushing one, my friends.
Level up.
To face opponents up to my level.
I'm afraid M.O.D.O.K has turned even more of your soldiers against us, Your Highness. Level up. I think you've trained your guards a little too well, T'Challa.
M.O.D.O.K has retreated into the necropolis. We must pursue him at once.
As long as that stone is in M.O.D.O.K's hand, none in Wakanda are safe. It is our duty to stop him.
These corridors connect the royal palace to Wakanda's city of the dead.
So these ruins are full of dead monarchs.
The necropolis is where Wakanda's former kings rest in eternal glory. Tread carefully, unless you wish to join their ranks.
Stick to science, gentlemen. Fighting isn't your strong suit. Those who choose to dress like that may not have a strong suit at all.
Winter Soldier would have been a lot more useful down here with us.
Bucky made the tough call. He had to. Let's make sure it wasn't for nothing. Level up!
If M.O.D.O.K is as wise as he believes, he would have retreated to these catacombs.
Unity!
Shield down! Thunder strike!
Level up!
Smash stars! And stay down!
One, my friends.
Level up.
The necropolis holds more than just the remains of my ancestors. It is home to Wakanda's greatest treasure. Knowledge.
M.O.D.O.K is still using Panther's bodyguards against us. We need to take them out.
Thought I'd never meet a lady more intimidating than you, Ned. But Wakanda's got dozens.
My father is buried here. I will not see this place defiled.
I fought by T'Chaka's side long ago. His name and his legacy are worth fighting to protect.
The path has been blocked. I think we can all guess what awaits us on the other side.
Level up! Level up!
Avengers assemble!
You can keep your ancient wisdom, pal. This treasure looks way better to me.
These catacombs contain many storehouses such as these. We kept our most prized artifacts secure for centuries.
If AIM doesn't destroy this stuff, I call dibs.
Avengers assemble! Unibeam!
I suspect M.O.D.O.K will be just beyond this corridor.
Centuries of knowledge are etched into these walls. Ancient Wakandans called it magic. But there is no such thing. There is only science. It bends to my will. Now, so shall you. And then, the world!
Shield strike!
Your ancestors were ahead of their time, T'Challa. Thank them for me when I send you to meet them.
This knowledge was not meant to be perverted by villains such as you.
Shield
This one's for one, my friends.
If everything is just an experiment, perhaps you'd like to test my
Fire repulsor!
The knowledge found here will grant me access to an endless supply of souls, on which my stone may feast. But first... An appetizer. How delicious! Who's next? Think fast!
I've been waiting to punch that big, ugly head of his.
Think fast!
M.O.D.O.K may look laughable, but he's a genuine threat.
I'm going to take my time and savor this, heroes.
souls are meant to be nurtured, not devoured or twisted to your grotesque will.
This one's for one, my friends.
I'll crush you all!
You already have, M.O.D.O.K, but you did succeed in one thing. You stirred the ancient warriors that reside here in this city of the dead. The necropolis is now their home, just as Wakanda is mine. And we shall protect our homes at any cost.
What in the name of science?
No, not science, M.O.D.O.K. Something far greater. Far greater.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Yes, of course. No man is fit to wield such power unchecked. Not even a king. Each of these stones is capable of shattering worlds on their own. Just imagine what they could do together.
Yes. Just imagine.